Yeah. You know, I got some beef. I got some beef with my brother upstairs because he disagreed with me on majority of the topics that I was talking about. Um the first the first question of today now was, how do you beat the box? In my opinion, how you beat the box is in one position and one position only. You want to show them, Marcel? The only way you can beat the box, you know what? Let me not even consider this question. Um, who's your favorite basketball player? My favorite basketball player? No, get down. No, get down. I don't want him to get hurt. But the problem with him, he always finds a way to get hurt. No matter what you do, he gonna get hurt. So like, even if I tell him to stand up there, he ain't even gonna work. Your mama say you can't be my co-host. Who is your favorite basketball player? Well, right now it's stop it. My God, my favorite basketball player. God damn it! Excuse my language. Right now it's a transitioning stage. It's the transitioning of who is your favorite basketball player and why. So for a very long time I have had LeBron James as my favorite basketball player of all time, but as we can see, he's about to retire soon. Sooner rather than later, and I would rather have a player that I latch on before I, give myself up. And I know what some people would say. This is some whole bunch of hoopla that I'm about to say, but like, it's the honest truth. So right now, my favorite basketball player is LeBron James. My next favorite basketball player will be either Anthony Edwards or Nikola Jokic. Now, it's beginning to see is my beginning is this. I either have to choose LeBron, or if LeBron don't retire, LeBron is still gonna be my favorite player. Okay, until LeBron retires, he's gonna be my favorite player. But for right now, it looking like Anthony Edwards is gonna be the next big thing for me. Now, this is the question me and my brother were just having a fight over. Mike Tyson versus Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, I'm not a hater on Mike at all. Listen to me, Mike. You're going to go fight Jake Paul, and in my opinion, you're going to get smacked up because Jake is going to fuck you up at the end of the day. Jake is younger, faster, and more precise, and he got power in them knuckles. So you're going to get KO'd very horribly because what goes around comes around. In my opinion, what goes around comes around. I remember a young Mike Tyson knocking out knocking out that one guy who beat up Muhammad Ali. So what goes around comes around, in my opinion. But as I was saying, me and my brother were having this whole argument about how Mike Tyson is like bigger and stronger and just have more. He's the heavyweight champion, bro. The greatest defensive fighter of all time is Floyd Money Mayweather. I know my boy Floyd. I know my boy Floyd don't like tooting his own horns, but I'm finna toot his horns for him. I'm about to tweedle dee his fucking shit. This nigga can beat this nigga can beat anybody. Anybody he wants, he can beat them because he got that defense. He knows your offense so good that you don't even know your offense. You understand that? So that level of sense of offense in his brain coincide with his defense and his mentality, it's like crazy. And then we was talking about both of them in their prime, and I'm like, are you stupid? Floyd in his prime used to KO niggas like that. And you asking me, Mike Tyson versus Floyd? I'm gonna put my money on Floyd every day. Floyd is not only is he good, he's the best. He's the best of all time. Nothing can, if you cannot understand defense, defense always beat offense. At the end of the day, the person who can defend the majority of the time will win. Will win. The person who can defend majority of the time can win. Because guess what? You're not exerting your energy. Bro, Floyd is conserving his energy for so long until this husk of a man starts getting tired of throwing that shit. I'm fucking tired of this. I'm finna bite his ear off. Floyd gonna be like, nigga, you can't even bite me either, bitch. Get the fuck back. Get these hand works. Mop, mop, mop. He not even looking to knock Mike Tyson out. He just want to touch him for the round and get the round to him. And then right when Mike Tyson is tired, right when Mike Tyson is finna give up, Prime Floyd Mayweather. If y'all don't know Prime Floyd, y'all need to go watch him. Prime Floyd. Prime Floyd gonna light that motherfucker up and knock his bitch ass down, bro. Mike Tyson, I'm sorry, I like your game. I love your knockout power, but you ain't. You got the peekaboo defense, and my boy Floyd know how to defend that peekaboo shit. Fuck that. Ye getting fucked up. Floyd fucking up Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson. He fucking up Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. Floyd is fucking up everybody in the game, no matter what anybody say. Floyd is just the greatest fighter of all time. Boxer. If my boy went to the MMA, he will be the greatest fighter of all time, because I know my boy defense will be so damn impeccable in fucking mixed martial art that none of them niggas over there can touch him. None of them niggas can go over there and touch him. Bitch ass niggas don't know who Floyd Mayweather is, and put some respect on my boy name. Devin Haney versus Tank Davis. In my opinion, if Devin Haney comes back from the Ryan fight, because after you take this loss, the only person I can see beating Tank is Devin. Devin got that grit in his tone. He got that grit. And with Devin versus Tank, I see a bigger fight field, because it's not only Devin versus Tank, it's also Floyd versus Bill shit. You know that whole shebingo. And my thing with that is this: if when Devin Haney goes back into his camp and fucking gorilla himself up, I mean, like, actually said, fuck this shit, I'm learning the best of the best of the best. Ain't none of these niggas finna touch me no more. Ain't none of these niggas finna come around me no more. People want to talk about how I was sloppy that one fight, that one mistake he made, that one fight, this one fight he lost. People gonna hold against him for the rest of his life. And my thing is this: he is now better than Tank, because he went to the other side, and Tank never went to the other side. And now Devin Haney got that mentality. Devin Haney got that fucking grit in him. Devin Haney will fuck up Tank Davis. Now, I'm a huge Tank Davis fan. Tank Davis, I fuck with your knockout power. I fuck with your defense. I fuck with everything. You're impeccable as a fighter. But Tank will never be Floyd Money Mayweather. He ain't never looking to try to be like Floyd Money Mayweather either, right? And my thing is that if you're not trying to be like Floyd Money Mayweather, you ain't never gonna be like him, right? And in my opinion is this: to be perfection, you have to be under perfection. You have to understand your level of your perfection. And I believe Tank don't got that mentality as Floyd. Floyd had that no one can touch me. I'm fucking invincible. And I don't think Tank got that mentality. Although, if he did have that mentality, it would be a whole different scenario. Because when he was fighting Ryan, I was on Tank Davis' side because I knew Ryan wasn't gonna be that nigga. Everybody in my fucking school said they had that money on Ryan. Everybody had that money on Ryan. But when Tank fucked them up, I said, yeah. Everybody had their money on Ryan Garcia against Devin Haney. And I was like, yeah, my boy walking out with Jesus. He coming out on a different mode. And yeah, I can see Ryan winning. But the pride that just got beaten out of Devin Haney. No man can honestly take that shit. The pride that actually got beaten out of him. And now you gotta put in the thoughts like, man, I'm about to be on top now. No more losing. I know what my mistake is now. I know my mistakes, and I honestly can show my mistakes. See, Tank got mistakes. I can't go and relist them in my head. But like, Tank don't have to change shit until he lose. Maybe he never have to, but Devin Haney versus Tank Davis. I've seen a lot of fights from Tank. Tank is like if Mike Tyson and Floyd had a fucking baby. I'm not even fucking lying. It's like these, a knockout machine and a defensive. Like his defense is not defense. He's calculating while he's defending. And the thing with Devin Haney is, I can't. You know what? I'm changing sides. You want to know why I'm changing sides? It's because I'm too much of a Tank Davis fan for me to just switch up for Devin Haney on one fight. Because of course I watch Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, and like I have feelings. I had faith in my boy Devin Haney, but I've been a Tank fan. I've been a Tank fan since that boy, since 2017. No, not even 2017. Since 2020, right? I've been a fan since Tank for a minute, and now I'm getting on Devin Haney. But if I'm being honest, I'm finna stand back and I'm finna watch Tank Davis fuck up Devin Haney because I'm still on Tank's side. I can't switch up now. I'm sorry, y'all. I was finna switch up. I was finna be on your side, Devin, but I've seen so much from my boy Tank that I can't just switch up now. Jake Paul versus KSI. That is a fight that I would love to see because even though y'all don't understand, these YouTubers is the same reason why I'm a huge boxing fan. And my whole childhood was building up to Jake Paul versus KSI, and it's been 7 fucking years. You get me? Like at this point, it's been 7 years, y'all. Come on now. You get me? Like, come on now. But I will say this: Jake Paul versus KSI. I've watched KSI box and I watched Jake Paul box. I see a nigga turning from a I see a nigga turning from a YouTuber into a boxer, and I see a person trying to do both at the same time. And Jake, Jake, I'm a huge fan of Jake Paul. I, before the Paul brothers, before anything, to be strictly honest with y'all, I'm still on the Paul side. I'm still on the Jake Paul, Logan Paul side because what's it called? At the end of the day, KSI can't. KSI game is not bad. I'm not gonna sit here and say his shit is terrible. But I still have a grudge against KSI. I don't think I told. I think I told y'all this, but I don't think y'all understand my feelings on KSI. What what KSI did to me as a child, I can forgive, but I can't forget it. You get me? I can like, you know what? I'm not even gonna hold it against you. But if Jake Paul still wants to fight you, I'm on Jake Paul's side. You get me? Not no disrespectfulness. It's just cause I was a huge Logan Paul fan, and when they said from the United Kingdom broke my heart to pieces. I actually cried. And to this day, I still remember that night. I had the perfect night set up for me. Like I had everything perfect that night. Like everything was so perfection. I had the noodles cooked up. I had the chips all ready. I had I bought the boxing match. I bought the boxing match, you know. It was like, man, I was so prepared for Logan Paul to fuck up KSI. And you get on there and you see Logan Paul fucking destroy KSI. And the only reason why he lost was because of those 2 points. And you be like, man, like, that actually got me to crying. That actually got me crying. And I was like, Jake gotta come back and fuck all these niggas up. Every last UK nigga. And now that I found Christ and I learned forgiveness and I learned what forgiveness really means, I'm more of a forgiving person. And now that I've forgiven KSI and I can watch the game without biasness, you get me? I still will choose Jake Paul. Jake Paul have done way more boxing matches, way more better. I believe in my heart, Jake Paul won against Tommy Fury. In my opinion, KSI, you won against Tommy Fury. I believe Tommy didn't win none of those fights. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm being dead ass with y'all. I don't think Tommy won either one of those fights. I don't know what's wrong with the Furies. The Furies be paying off the judges, bro. So I got Jake Paul beating the fuck out of KSI.